It's another unboxing video here at Tone and Grooves, and a review of BoopsRecords and Carolina Soul. That's coming up next. Hello vinyl community, music lovers, and anyone else who just happened to stumble upon this video. Welcome to Tone and Grooves. My name is Jeff and I am the host of this video and all videos. I'm here at Tone and Grooves. Continuing this kind of series that I'm on of, sharing some vinyl finds, online vinyl finds, and also coupling that with a review of the online sellers through whom I am purchasing these records. So that's what we're going to do again today. It's all jazz, and I just realized I don't have my phone in front of me, so I'm not going to. Anyway, whatever. So I'm just going to run with it here. Just really been digging into the jazz and filling those jazz holes in my collection, and I've been doing that through Discogs. So I've got a couple things here. Let's start here. The first half of this, I've got 4 records again, and the first half is from an order that I got a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago now, that I did not do an unboxing video. So the records are already out. I'm going to show those first. These were from a Discogs seller called BoopsRecords, Boop, B-O-O-P, records, and I honestly don't remember, I wonder if I can bring up the, order online. I've got my computer in front of me. I don't see why I can't do that. Let's see here, and are we still recording? We're still recording, so, alright, I can do that right here. Perfect. Here we go. BoopsRecords. BoopsRecords is, I'm not sure where BoopsRecords is from. Their Discogs page doesn't really say. Let's see here. See if the order says. They are in Alexandria, Virginia. BoopsRecords, and I was in the middle of hunting down Art Pepper records and filling holes in my Art Pepper collection, and so BoopsRecords had an Art Pepper record that I wanted, and so I picked that up. So let's go ahead with that. So I picked up here, let's take it out of this is Art Pepper The Trip. Art Pepper The Trip. This is let's see here, his second, I think I got that right. This was Art Pepper's second record for Contemporary Records after he was released from prison. So this is from recorded 1976 and released 1977. Art Pepper The Trip. It's on the Contemporary label, the yellow Contemporary label. Again, from recorded 1976, released 1977. You've got Art Pepper on sax, George Cable's on piano, David Williams on bass, and Elvin Jones on drums. This was graded. This was a very good plus record, and it turned out that way. I was really happy with that. I got my Ot-Lite here. I mean, there's a few very light surface like scuffs on the vinyl, but other than that, it's in fantastic condition. Like no spindle hole wear. It looks good. The jacket has a little bit of like bending up here at the top. but it's in really nice shape. There's no ring wear. Get a little bit of like a wear along the edge here, but no seam splits. I mean, it's in nice shape. It's in really nice shape, and it's a really great album. Just a really cool album. He talks. In fact, I'll probably do a needle drop from the song that's called "The Trip." And what was the other one? There was a really nice ballad on here, but also one of those funky tunes. I think the funky tune was, I don't remember. Anyway, I'll have to go back and find those. But anyway, I probably will play a little bit from The Trip. He talks about here, I wrote The Trip in 1963 when I was in San Quentin. Whenever guys would gather, like on the weekends in the yard, in your cell, or wherever they might be, anytime a group of guys would get together, one guy would invariably say to another guy, "Hey Louie, take us on a trip." And so, he's talking about how there's nothing else to do, you're in jail, and so guys would tell stories. And take each other on a trip, and so he wrote that song in San Quentin, and it's a really cool tune. It's a really cool tune. So great album, Art Pepper, The Trip on Contemporary. Like I said, I got this from Boopsrecords in Alexandria, Virginia, and that was a very good plus record, and it is. It's in great shape. So I was super happy with that one. But I also got this album here, another Plas Johnson. Plas Johnson. This one's called Positively. Plas Johnson, Positively. And again, you've got Ray Brown, Herb Ellis, Bobby Hall, Jake Hanna, Mike Melvoin, and Jimmy Smith on drums. So you got Plas Johnson on alto and tenor saxophone, Ray Brown on bass, Herb Ellis on guitar, Bobby Hall on congas, Jake Hanna on drums, Jimmy Smith also on drums, different songs, and Mike Melvoin, father of Wendy and Lisa Melvoin from Prince connection there, on keyboards. So, and this is from 1976. 1976. Plas Johnson, Positively. It is on the Concord Jazz label, so it looks like that, just a plain white label. And like I said, the Art Pepper record was graded by BoopsRecords, very good plus, and it really was. And then I took a look at this Plas Johnson record, which was graded very good plus jacket, near mint vinyl, okay? So now, as we all know, from highlighted, very well in that round of videos that was going around in the VC, For the Grade, I think it was called, where we had like 4 or 5 guys in the VC all look at the same records and give their grading. I mean, we know, so a near mint record, near mint means it's basically like new. It's a like new record. No scuffs, no scratches, no marks, no wear around a spindle hole, no ring wear, no tears, no seam splits on the jacket, nothing. It's like a like new record. And that becomes, the baseline then for every other lower grade as you go down the scale, because everything is being graded against near mint, which is basically a like new record. There is absolutely no flaw, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. There's no gray area when it comes to a near mint record, right? There's no gray. It's like new in every way. So I get this near mint record from Boop's record, and I pull it and I look at it, and immediately, I can see on side one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 scratches, and there's a little bit of wear around the spindle hole, and then I look at side 2 and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, again 6, 7 scratches, as well as some surface marks and whatnot. And I was like, are you kidding me? This is supposed to be near mint, a near mint record. So I cleaned it up and I put it on the turntable to okay, well, I'll give, it was it was only $5. It was only a $5 record. So I was like, you know, all right, I'll clean it up, and I'm gonna play it and at least see how it sounds. And you know, and I'm like thinking, you know, maybe, you know, if these scratches don't sound, and you know, and it sounds like a near mint record, well, maybe I won't make, you know, a big deal out of this. It's only $5, so if it plays well, whatever. So I put it on, I clean it up, I put it on there, and immediately a couple of these scratches, they click, and they click like loudly, like equal or louder than the level of the music. And this was on a couple of them on both sides. So 2 songs were basically like, throughout the bulk of the song, just, you know, this click, 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 and unfortunately both of them were ballads, so it's over these quiet songs, and I was like, are you kidding me? I ordered a near mint record, and now, you know, I mean, it's obvious, like these are obvious scratches that could easily be seen. This is not something hidden, or, you know, I mean, this was obvious. This is not a near mint record. Just visually, I mean, you know, I would say very good, and definitely listening to it, I mean, very good at best. So anyway, so I contacted BoopsRecords, and you know, very nicely and I think politely explained, you know, what I was seeing and what I was hearing. So they immediately responded and said, send the record back, and we'll give you a refund of your $5, plus we'll reimburse you for shipping. It's like, okay, well, that, you know, that's absolutely fair, absolutely fair. Then a few minutes later, he messaged again and said, actually, it's only a $5 record, so we prefer not to have to deal with a return and reimbursing you for return shipping. So if you like, we'll refund you $3 of the $5. So we'll reimburse you $3, and hopefully you can take comfort, he said, in this being, or take some consolation in this being a $2 record and being worth $2. So I hemmed and hawed and thought about this, and took my time thinking through this. I mean, you know, why do I have to really think this through? It's a $5 record, but took my time thinking through it, and was like, you know, this is really kind of irritating. It's, you know, a near mint record should not show up in this kind of condition. And just based on that, I'm like, you know, I don't know, it shouldn't have to be bothered. It shouldn't have to go through the, you know, the return process, because near mint should just be near mint. But I thought it through. I was like, you know, well, let's see what it would cost, you know, to find another copy of Plas Johnson positively, and then I'll make my decision. So I looked on Discogs, did some research to see, okay, you know, how much is it, you know, what, you know, how much is it going to cost me to, you know, to find another near mint copy, and, you know, what's out there and what's available. So I found on Discogs, in Carolina Soul's store on Discogs, a copy of the same Plas Johnson record. They described it very good plus, and they only wanted $2 for that. So they also, meanwhile, I shared the other Plas Johnson record called The Blues. I shared that in another video, and I had gotten the Plas Johnson record, The Blues, from Philadelphia Music. I did the video on Philadelphia Music. And after I cleaned that up, you know, it looked great in the light, and I cleaned that up, and when I was playing it and doing the, you know, recording for the needle drop that I shared, it's like, you know, there's some tracks on here that just kind of have, it's a little bit noisy, just little bit of some surface noise. And I cleaned that record, you know, 2-3 times, and each time I cleaned it, it got better and better and better. But I was like, you know, it's a little noisy. And I just kind of had that, you know, no fault of their own. I mean, you know, they couldn't see that, and I don't really know what's causing that. I guess some dirt just kind of deep in the grooves, because every time I clean it, it gets better and better. But, you know, so it's like, I'm not going to bother them with a complaint and you know, return this or exchange it or whatever, because, I mean, no fault of their own. Visually, it looks fantastic. But it's just a little noisy. So, but I just kind of had filed that in the back of my head. Okay, keep an eye out for a copy of Plas Johnson, the Blues. So as I'm looking at Carolina Soul and saying, okay, they have the Plas Johnson Positively record that I'm gonna need to replace for $2, and they also had a copy of the Plas Johnson, the Blues album, and I think that was also like $2 or $2.50. So I was like, okay. So I told the guy at BoopsRecords, I'll take your $3 and we'll just kind of call it even. Saves me the hassle of having to package this up and you know, do and send and return it to you. You know, and maybe, you know, you can still make a little something even on, you know, for the $2 and still make a little something, and then it's a win-win. Or for the, you know, because yeah, they refunded me $3, they would keep $2, so you know, maybe they'll make a little something and becomes a win-win then. Because now I'm going to order this from Carolina Soul, because I've heard about Carolina Soul. You guys here in the VC have talked about Carolina Soul. I've looked at their eBay auctions and whatnot, just haven't purchased from them. So I'm like, gives me a chance to, you know, order something from Carolina Soul and check out, you know, their experience buying from them and their grading and whatnot, and hopefully end up with a copy of each of those Plas Johnson records that I can be super happy with. So this is what we got here then. This is the order from Carolina Soul. I will say I was immediately impressed. I think I ordered this on last Sunday in the afternoon, and literally within like a couple of hours, she and I don't remember her name, she had changed the status of the order to you know, money received, payment received, and then within like an hour after that, sent me a message and said, Marcella at Carolina Soul, you know, thanks for your order, here's your tracking number. So they had it packaged up and ready to ship on Sunday afternoon. So Monday morning it was in the mail, and it showed up here at the house on yesterday, I think it was. So that would be Thursday afternoon. I'm recording this on Friday. So within just a few days, you know, I had my replacement copy from Carolina Soul. So super impressed. They've got fun, you know, the tape there has their logo and whatnot, so that's kind of cool. Fragile, handled with care, nicely packaged, you know, in a mailer folder. And let's see what we got inside here. Got extra cardboard, so to guard against two sheets of extra cardboard to guard against the corners getting smashed. Now these were very good plus, and it was mentioned in the description that the jackets had like stickers and whatnot. So, but I've got jackets that are in great shape from the other ones. So I'm kind of like, you know, if I need to, I can Frankenstein these, and you know, hopefully the vinyl is going to be fantastic. So here we go. We got in plastic sleeves, which is a nice bonus. So here's Plas Johnson Positively. The jacket does have, it's got some tape here, and it's got some writing on the back, some numbers there, and no, not a sticker. That sticker is on the plastic. Here's the label. Let's see what this looks like. So this is supposed to be very good plus. It does have some light surface marks, but no scratches. I see, like, is that a scratch or a, yeah, there's a very light surface scratch there, some light surface marks. It's a little dusty, so it needs to be cleaned. Doesn't look like any wear around the spindle hole, so this looks like it's in really nice shape. I'm super happy with that. I'm super happy with that. then we've got the blues as well. Plas Johnson, the blues also has, there's some sticker pull there. Let's take it out of there. Some sticker pull and some numbers on the back. Some, looks like some residue from tape there. And this also was very good plus. There's the sleeve, looks great. No wear around the spindle hole. In fact, you can still see vinyl poking through there. That's always a good sign. And this looks really nice. This looks really nice. It's a little dusty, so I don't even know that there's really surface marks. I think that's just dust. This could be a near mint record under here. Once I get this cleaned up and get this all, get it cleaned and dusted off and whatnot, this really could be a near mint record. Yeah, because this looks really nice. This looks fantastic. So I'm super happy with these so far. Visually, looks great. So right now I'm gonna say, Carolina Soul, I'm really happy with my purchase. Records, Plas Johnson is just super cool alto and tenor sax player. I think I mentioned it in the previous video. He did the Pink Panther theme, played the tenor sax on the Pink Panther theme with Henry Mancini. Just great sax player. And yeah, these are really good albums. And with Mike Melvoin's super cool bonus, I'm excited to get these cleaned up and get these, listen to these and see how they sound. But right now, on the surface of things, I'm super happy with Carolina Soul, and I was very impressed with their personal touch. Putting them in the plastic sleeves and shipping them that way, and fast, super fast shipping. They're in, I think, Durham, North Carolina, or something like that. Let me go back to their. They're in North Carolina. Oh, here I got the thing here, right here, the return label. Durham, North Carolina. So to get them from, they packaged them up right away on, like just hours after I ordered them, and had them in the mail. And so so I ordered on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days from North Carolina to Wisconsin. That's awesome turnaround time. So I cannot, unfortunately, recommend BoopsRecords. BoopsRecords, that to me is just a, if you say a record is near mint, there's no gray area there. There is absolutely no gray area. There's no margin for error. There's no margin of, to me, near mint, there shouldn't even be any subjectivity in that. Near mint means near mint. It means like new. It means there's nothing wrong with that record. So there's no gray in that. So near mint should be near mint. And that should just be the same for everybody. Like everyone's, idea of what near mint is should be the same, because there's no gray area there. So to order a near mint record and receive something that is anything less, is just, that's a big no-no for me. That's just a big no-no. And I really, the other record was good. So, the Art Pepper was good. So, there's the saving grace. But I'll really hesitate before buying from BoopsRecords again. It's just, yeah. But Carolina Soul, I'm giving them a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And until next time, stay in the groove.